Hello YouTube, this is Barger here with another episode of Timber and Stone. So let's get this sucker plan. So last time we got some of the basic startings of our base going, and he is getting in some stone, so we are going to start our first wall. The whole point of this being to keep us safe. Let's figure out how we want this to go. We'll do it right here. No. I want this stone to be in it because I'm going to be mining some of it out. So we're going to make it look a little bit odd. We're going to go here, go 2 up. I was going to make it a perfectly square one, but seems like if we want our... Oh yeah, our first merchant. Okay, we are going to pause the game right quick. We're not going to put somebody on it yet. Oh, he's coming in fast. What I mainly want to do is check and see how we're looking for resources. So we got everything set up to 10. Our stonemason is chugging away at this stuff. We're not selling picks. Ooh. We're going to tell them to maintain 10 of those, though. And we won't put an order for 4. Right quick. So we're maintaining 10 of everything else. We can put an order for 4 of those as well. Just because I want them creating the... Where is our stonemason at? Is she... What's she creating? Alright, so she's doing that. She's starting from the top and going to the bottom, looks like. There are some other stuff. I want to make sure I'm buying the right thing. So we want to look at raw, first of our seeds. I should have already set this. Let's just test it. Turnip. Alright, so I set the seeds. Did I set up this stuff? Copper. No. We want to buy copper and we want to buy scrap metal. Scrap metal actually is more valuable. And that's all we want right now. We don't want the tin. We don't want the other stuff. We're going to keep what we're buying very small right now. Where's the merchant at? There's the merchant. He'll be here in a minute. So who are we going to have do the tailoring? I think it was our carpenter. Let's see. No. So is it our stonemason? Is it Joanna? No. He's probably getting close now. Was it our builder? I don't think it was Neville. Who was it? Wasn't Quentin. Alright, let's just cycle through the list. We had somebody that was charismatic, I think. Oh no, so we didn't have any charismatic people. I thought we had one that was charismatic. So we don't have any charismatic people. So, Neville, who's a builder, or Stuart, who's a... We'll do Neville. So right now, it doesn't really matter who's a trader because they're going to be substituted out as soon as we get somebody that's a bit better. So, he'll go do his thing, and we will continue on our wall. Now, I'm using great stone because it only takes stone. It doesn't take any bricks, so I don't have to worry about making bricks and all. What we want to do is we want to go just to the edge of this. Right there. So 1. We're going to accept it. Okay, so tools don't sell too good. I wanted to try that out just because, oh, yes! We got Khan. We're accepted. Now, I have heard that, I have heard that if you buy from the merchants, they will come around more. I don't know if that's true, but it makes some sense to me that, you know, if you're never buying anything, a merchant wouldn't really be interested in coming around. So we're actually going to go out this way with it. Yeah. I normally keep my food and stuff in the same place, but we need more room, so could actually... No, we do it like that. All right. So let's continue with the construct. Let's take our build. He was a trader. Then we'll go back to building, and we will continue putting up this wall. Now this wall is going to take a good bit of time for one builder to do. Skeleton. So we have our first skeleton, and this is why I'm getting up the wall. So that way these guys can't come in and wreck our stuff. And we are going to take care of that. Just give me 1 second. Alright. So I love the fact that we can zoom straight to it. So it's our forager. How are we going to handle this? Let's play it in slow-mo. You know what, we're not going to deal with that skeleton right now. Yeah, we're going to leave him be for now and continue with the wall. Normally I would deal with every skeleton that came up and all, but right now, if we can put off anything coming towards us, then we'll be better off for it. At least until we can get walls up and hopefully get some light armor going. Alright, so I don't want to go much more back this way. I think we'll do it like this. Now I will eventually take out them bottom bits and replace them. But right now I just really don't want to. So we're gonna go this way. I mean, by bottom bits, I mean them angled bits at the bottom. Oh, perfect. Because I don't like having them angled bits. It just kind of annoys the hell out of me. What I'm basically trying to do is not go up on this other side here. We're going to go one back here. Now, this wall is going to be kind of unsymmetrical and ugly. That can't be helped. Alright, so we're going to have... Oh yeah, we got to do this side. So this side is not going to be quite as far over. And I just really wanted to get this stone in the wall. Because it'll just... I know I'm going to mine it out. And having it in there now... well, that sucks. Berry bush is in the way. Huh. Who cuts down the berry bush? I don't know. We'll just go around it. Walls. No, not plaster stone. Great stone. Alright, we're just going to go around it. Oh, he's taking out anyways. Well, I canceled that. But he decided that, like, I shouldn't cancel it, I guess. We'll go right down here. There we go. Oh, it's going to be so much easier only having one entrance in the wall we had to defend, though. It's going to make our lives easier than it was last time. Because last time, if you remember, there's quite a few times when... we'll cut this berry bush too. Cut it down. There's quite a few times last time when we were getting attacked from two freaking sides. Now, after I get done with this, we will take a minute and we will go over... Oh. Actually, don't want that to go through high. Right now, I don't want him to have to put down any more stone than is needed. That's going to kind of annoy me, but it's fine. We go 2 up here. Sometimes it's hard to see if this is on a slant or not. And we want to make sure we get everything completely secured. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not trying to annoy you, it's just having to concentrate. Alright, so that's the sizable wall. This is not a final wall, guys. This is just a perimeter wall. It's just going to protect us, the perimeter we have set up. And we're probably actually going to, if we get down to like 30 stone, we're going to pull them off. And one thing we're going to do is we're going to cut down how many we're keeping. So we're going to keep, we'll do 2. We're going to keep 2 of everything. That first time was just me seeing how they sold, and they don't sell good. Like I said, I read on the forums that, or on some other places, we'll actually keep 4 stone picks, that tools sold really good, was a really good thing to sell in the beginning. And I want to see if that was true, and they aren't. I can understand that they're like kind of cheap. We're going to do 4 of those because we have 4 people. I can understand that they're kind of cheap, but still, I don't think that justifies it. Miner. So we're going to switch our builder over to mining. And that's just because right now we need more. Okay, we got in slow speed. We're going to go into super speed. So as you see, they're still trying to get everything planted. Our food stocks are going down to a degree. Do we have him? Loot dead, gather berries, and wait and all. Okay, so he's gathering berries. Now, he is one of the best people for food in the beginning. Like you see there, he has 36 food on him. So even though it looks like we can pretty much add that total to what we have, so we have more. One thing we're going to want to start getting up pretty soon too is looking at where we're going to put the herder. But I really don't want to start hoarding until I get the walls up, which we're trying to do. So what did this take? 3 and 6. Okay, so Stuart is a level 3 miner. So he can mine this. Alright, so there are some other things I want to track as well. And then we're going to be flats. Going to track that. We're going to track cotton. We're going to start tracking mainly just copper right now. We're going to track scrap metal too. So we got 9 copper. So we're going to find our blacksmith. Well, we can't do copper yet. We have to... No, you don't have to have an anvil for it. And we're going to start... Who is our blacksmith? It's our stonemason, right? Jonah? Yeah. So she's going to turn into a blacksmith. Resources. And for right now... We're going to tell her to always try to maintain 10 of these. And she's going to try to maintain 10 in whatever way she can. Alright? And that's going to ensure that she does it. So, where's she at? Now, as you notice, she can't make anything, or Stoneforge needs fuel. That's right. Where's our wood chopper? Is he? Oh, shoot. I'm an idiot. So that's why we haven't been getting any wood. So you always want to make sure he's chopping nearest. So we actually... The one, we actually don't want her to maintain these yet. And the reason is that until level 3, we can get her training without having to use any ingots. Alright. So some other things I want to do. Storage wood. One thing that's good is to take these raw wood stacks and stick them out anywhere where there's heavy trees, because them are places that he is going to be out there chopping away at. And by putting these out there for him, he won't have to come back to camp. So I like to just take and scatter these around. Yeah, there we go, that's enough. Scatter them around the side so that he doesn't have to. Now we got to replace the axes. The stone axe and the hose are two of the first things we want to replace. So he's actually going to go create the first one now. Actually, he gets it on him, and then he should be place it in there. Huh? That's updated. It was on the last one, at least from what I observed. They wouldn't ever build something out of what they had in their inventory. They'd always like put the stuff back. So like in that case, he would have put the wood back, and then he would took it out again and went and made it. It seems like that's different now, to where he actually take from the inventory and create things. So as you see, we're getting a good bit of wood up. We can go ahead and dig out this as well. Now some of these I had paths up to it, like you see with that one, because they can't mine them yet. And so if I mine them out, I'm going to have them floating, and eventually if you mine it far enough up, then you're not going to be able to get to them. So we're going to just have them get this, because I want to level this off. I think then we're just stone. Yeah. That'll level that whole thing off, and then we'll do a whole nother one. There we go. We got fuel, which means C's gonna go over and start training. And like I said, I'm not gonna do the ingots right now because right now I'm getting that training for free. So if I do the ingots, they're still level up. But then afterwards, once she hits level 3, I won't have anything to level up with. And this shouldn't take too long for her to actually get in here and level herself up. And now that we do have a little bit of stuff, I want to take that miner and put him back to being a builder. He's level 4, level 6. So once we get to level 6, we can get that 10. And we're going to work on these 2 piles first. Can he go ahead and get coal? Level 5, almost. We're going to work on these 2 big ones first and flan them down to the ground. Now after we get done with them, we'll work on here. And I like doing this using this surface stone at first. The more you can use the surface stone, the better off you are. However, that pretty much ends our playthrough, guys. It seems so short, but I think the short episodes are liked more than the long ones. But however, we will be back shortly. And when we are, oh, we hit start. Oh, food. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here before we go, because I don't want to forget next time I come back. We're going to create some food barrels. Food crates. So we're going to create a couple. Where should we create them? Actually, where are we going? We're going to have, all right, we're going to kind of have a storage spot over here. And we're going to go ahead and create a whole bunch of them. And the reason is they take 3 strong timber. It's not that much. It'll give our carpenter something to do, which he doesn't. So when we come back next, we'll give our carpenter something to do as we get wood coming in. Right now he's going to be making them barrels. But yeah, that's it for day 2. We'll move on to day 3 in the next one. Until then, guys, Have a good day. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. As I think I'm gonna put this one out on Thursday. It may not be till Friday. Either way, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I still hope you had a wonderful day. This is Baga out.